Welcome back to Morning Extra. April is Assault Awareness Month, and this afternoon an event is happening to help empower women right here in Hartford. So to talk all about what's planned and her own life experiences, I'm joined right now by Vanessa Simpkins, motivational speaker, confidence mentor, author, and also success coach. Thanks so much for being with us.
I was in a relationship, an on and off again relationship with a guy for 8 years. And when I was 30 years old, this guy picks me up, throws me across a hotel room because I wouldn't do what he asked. I opened my eyes 2 inches from a plate glass window, and I think to myself, 2 more inches, and that could have been the end of me. I escape to a waiting taxi cab, and I tell the driver, hit it, get me out of here. And then it dawns on me, Erica, how did I, a smart, intelligent, beautiful young woman, become a victim of domestic violence?
So that was the breaking point for you.
That was the breaking point. And according to U.S. women, as many as 7 out of 10 women will suffer some form of physical and or sexual assault within their lifetime. And that's why I'm so excited, I'm so happy to be here on the show this morning, talking and sharing with women about how to take their power back, overcome fear, and thrive. Because that's why women stay in either abusive relationships or jobs where they're not being appreciated.
And you wrote the book.
Take Your Power Back Now it became a best-selling book. It was actually a story that I didn't want to tell for 5 years. I thought it was so shameful, and that story unleashed became an international best-selling book in less than 24 hours. And I've got a quiz for your audience to find out if you're giving too much of your power away. So here's question number 1. Do you avoid speaking your truth so you don't come across as confrontational or impolite? One of my clients went to get her hair cut, and they lopped off 11 inches of her hair. The worst part is she didn't say anything because she didn't want to insult the hairdresser. Number 2, do you avoid expressing your desires? Do you let other people decide for you? And be honest, you know, how many times have you gone on a date or maybe gone out with your husband who's asked you, honey, what would you like to eat? And you say, I don't care, whatever you want. And then you wind up with like a crusty slice of pizza instead of a fancy dinner.
I think we all do that pretty often.
Right?
Yeah.
And question number 3, are you working hard just to pay the bills instead of pursuing your passion? Women are classically run by fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, and yes, even fear of success. Number 4, are you staying in a less than ideal relationship because of finances? I can't tell you how many women tell me I have to ask my husband before I can spend a dime. It makes me so mad. Number 5, are you a people pleaser? Do you have a hard time saying no?
That was easy.
It's like being a doormat, right?
Right.
Number 6, do you have a bucket list that just keeps getting longer and longer? It's almost like a to-do list without any checks on there. Number 7, do you have a hard time creating boundaries with your family, your spouse, your children, your friends? Heck, some people are being run by their cell phones.
Sure they are. Yeah.
And question number 8, do you compare yourself to others? Do you feel unworthy or not good enough? I call this, the Barbie doll syndrome. It's like perfectionism. And finally, question number 9, do you worry too much about what others think of you? This is like having a devil in your head. You can't win. So if you answered yes to 1 question, you might be at risk for giving too much of your power away. If you answered yes to 2 questions or more, you're probably giving your power away. And if you answer yes to 3 questions, then you need to take your power back now with my simple ACE system. So A in my ACE system stands for acceptance. Right? You can't change your life if you're living in denial. You need to accept what's going on, face the facts, face the fear, and then make a new decision. C in my ACE system stands for commitment. Commitment's the magic word. Women tell me, when I have more time, when I have the money, when my kids go back to school, then I'll start my career. But those are excuses. You need to commit and then take action daily to achieving your goals and dreams. And then E, then you expand into your vision for success. And that's how you can take your power back now with my ACE system, because you're the most important card in the deck and you're the most important person in your life, and it's time to start acting like it.
So you have the ACE system. You've shared some of the tips here. You also have the book, but there's also going to be a seminar forum happening today.
That's right, at 2:30 today at the Marriott Residence Hotel. This is on Main Street here in Hartford, Connecticut. I'll be doing a book signing. I'll be answering questions. I'll be taking women through some processes. If you can show up early, even better, 2 o'clock, because I have another flight out this evening for another show tomorrow morning.
All right, and just to be clear, so all of your viewers know, it's not just about sexual assault. It's just empowering women in general.
Absolutely. TakeYourPowerBackNow.com is my website, where you can find out more information about the transformational seminars, workshops, books, and coaching programs that I offer women to really overcome fear. It's fear that prevents women from making those decisions, from breaking out of bad relationships, from living a life that they love, from creating strategic plans. And I'm so passionate about that. So takeyourpowerbacknow.com is the book.
Take Your Power Back.
Yeah.
All right, Vanessa, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time. Coming up next right here.